first thing that's really worked for me to put me to sleep.
Helps relax me when I'm trying to go to bed.
All just really spectacular.
It also helps you put yourself into a routine.
I feel like I'm drinking lemonade.
You guys give it a shot.
It works! It works! It's good!
Just try it.
Okay, it's Arca time. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Southern Broadcast Race Network. We have the final race of the season for Arca. For this race, we have about quite a few drivers that are eligible for the championship. We're going to go over that right now. So Adam Pettit leads the championship points by 7. Nathan Nixon is behind by 9. Rug behind by 11. Golker behind by 15. Sean Pointer back by 16. Weston back by 21. Those are the guys who have a chance. However, the realistic chances are going to probably be between Pettit, McRae, Nixon, and Brugge.
Sorry, couldn't keep up with you.
Some of these guys do not have the best chances, but well, who knows? Pettit is in the best place right now. Brugge is going to have to get a boatload of points and hope that Pettit does not finish well, but also that some of the guys he's behind do not finish well either. We'll take a peek at the chat. Does not appear that anyone is in the chat just yet. But we will see soon. There's the championship leader, Adam Pettit. The times are a little skewed, and that can be from draft. Right now it's saying that we have 25 in the lobby. However, some of those guys are admins. Will probably be high teens, low 20s for the field tonight. There's Johnny, there's Isaac. There's Sean, McRae, Volker. Nixon. Could be a fun one. But chat, I want to know, who do you think is going to be the winner tonight? I'd say if you want a safe bet, it's probably going to be Pettit. But if you want to risk it a little bit more, I would say your realistic risks would be McRae, Nixon, or Brugge. Now, I will be back for next Arca season. Starts up in about 3 weeks. So we'll be getting everything done at Daytona. And should be a lot of fun. All right, time for qualifying. Got the boring part out of the way. Let's see who will get the qualifying privilege today. It'll be Isaac Wilson coming out of pit lane first. Typically runs pretty well. Definitely a top 5, top 10 driver. Seems like he's running it quite well. Let's go on board with him. First time across the line is going to put him to first. And he's still on his pole lap. He's still on pole lap for that first lap ride. Ah, he lost it a little bit and he gives up there. Still had a smoker on his first lap, so he might have the pole because Brood couldn't even get him on his second lap. Championship leader, Adam Pettit. Would love to just get a good qualifying spot. McRae 5th, Nixon 4th, Brugge 2nd, Pointer 3rd. So yeah, a lot of good guys up there. If I'm Pettit, I at least want to qualify that top 5. Pettit across the line. 14th quickest. Oh man, he needs to improve this lap. Isn't running the bottom, surprisingly, on 3 and 4. And across the line this time, 4th, not bad. Van Wesson puts himself in 7th. And yeah, we'll go to the national anthem. We'll be right back on the Southern Broadcast Race Network.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Okay. Let's get started with the starting lineup for the last Arca race of the season. Let's go. On pole, going to be Isaac Wilson, followed by Johnny Berugan second, Sean Pointer third, Adam Pettit fourth, Justin Miller sixth, and Nathan Nixon sixth. Justin Miller's going to be fifth. Van Westen seventh, and McRae eighth. Marshall Golker 9 and 10. Then behind Bukowski, Ludi, Farman, Nallback, Bussier, Conley, Dobbs, O'Neill, and Tritt, and Osborne. 21 cars should take the green flag. 100 laps. Should be a fun time. Who, okay, I don't know what that's supposed to mean in the chat, but okay. Alright. Make sure you put your picks who you think is going to win tonight. We'll have to see who you got. And pace car is rolling. And Isaac Wilson is falling asleep at the wheel, it looks like. Or he's just trying to stagger these cars. May not be the worst idea for Isaac, actually. They're still going, and it's going to take him a second to get up there. All right, well, got 100 laps, and the season will come to the close. Salute for the flag. Huh. That is new. I've not seen that kind of, I don't know what you'd call it. I've never seen that symbolism. I see what you mean now. Alright, that's cool. Learn something new every day. There is a crash on the warm-up, It's the 01, and we might have a caution right away. There's two cars stopped on track. Yes, there is. So caution is out. And there's more on the start. Bukowski just got spun out. And Hine and Marshall. All right, so we have two incidents already on the start. What happened? Well, Conley was laying way off, and Dobbs just kind of plowed him over. What happened to Bukowski now? Oh, Pine just run over. Whoa. Hang on. So he run over the 94. Bukowski comes down, takes out the 10, and then looks like Nallback got a little bit of it too. What a clumsy start. Okay, so first caution is out already on the day. Didn't even make it a half a lap. Didn't even really make it to turn one, and we already got a few cars, presumably with perhaps race-ending damage. Brian Marshall has the meatball flag, but there's a couple of other cars there too that may not be fast all race now for that starting wreck. All right, let's see if we can interview with someone while we wait. Well, let's go ask Joe. He knows. Joe, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
What's the fuel looking like today?
I think we're gonna be in the 37 to 38 lap range.
So two stop.
Yeah, it could be, but tires, man, tires.
I mean, if it goes green all the way, you're going to want to minimize your steps.
Yeah, but I mean, you pick up a lot of time with new tires, so I'm torn as to how I'm going to go about this. We'll just kind of see how the race goes and make a call. I feel like I can make up a lot of time if guys trying to stop it.
Did you get involved in that wreck, or did you miss it?
I got a little tap on my right front, but I don't think it's enough to cause anything. I just barely tapped the 10 car, so I think I'm clean.
Yeah, well, good thing you missed it. Otherwise, you would have been done before it even started. Yeah, it looks fine though for me.
Yeah, I like I said, I mean, I got hard on the binders. I don't know if I flat spotted my tires. I don't think I did, but I just really just barely tapped him.
All right, well, hey, good start for you. Up 3 spots. So
Yeah.
good luck.
Thank you, sir. Have a good broadcast, buddy.
Thank you. All right. So we're back. Just waiting for the one to go. And hopefully this will not be a sign of things to come. A lot of these guys are probably annoyed too that, you know, they were caught behind the pace car. So they pretty much could not do anything to repair their cars. It was either that or go a lap down, and they just hope that a caution will come out later. All right. Time to get back to green. And hopefully we'll have a much better start. We'll retry it this time. Green, green, green.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, good start by Isaac Wilson. Johnny Barug behind and toe on the top with Sean Pointer below. And, we got to think, what is going to be the best line here tonight? We saw in the trucks that it'd be pretty good on the bottom, and then eventually you'd want to migrate up top. Obviously, there's a little bit less downforce in this car. The top will probably be a little bit more viable at least at the start of the run. But I think as we get to the end of a run, the top will really start to get good. Isaac a little loose off the corner there. But we'll go down just to hang on. Johnny ain't wasting time though. He wants to get up to that front and lead a lap and probably get all the bonus points possible. He needs to win this race and then some. Johnny under Isaac. Now Isaac, he has to defend high, and yeah, it may burn his tires, but it also may burn Johnny's too, because Johnny gets that really compromised exit. There ain't much you can do about it. Adam Pettit's where he needs to be, though. He's in fourth. Being in fourth, he gets the championship where he is. He doesn't need to win the race. He just needs to finish good. Johnny goes right under Isaac again. And try to run a little bit higher now. Sean Pointer right behind. Maybe he'll try to take advantage himself. Just kind of chilling out behind those guys. But still, no pass been able to be made by Johnny. One guy that's made a lot of positions so far, Alan Dobbs, started 19th up to 10th now. Involved in that first wreck, but really didn't do any damage to him. Just trying to keep it straight and keep on going. Ryan Marshall comes off pit road. Now Johnny tries to top on Isaac Wilson. This might be Johnny's chance right here to really run the high side. We're only about 8 laps into the run, but you know, as we get to about, I'd say 15 laps, that's where that bottom really dies out. He's not going to have many more chances on the bottom, I'd say. And like we had heard earlier, you know, they can probably make it around 37 to 38 laps on a tank of fuel. Granted, we have some caution laps. If you want to split, you could probably do like 35-70 and then run 30 to the end. Maybe try to go a little longer and try to do the tire strategy, which wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. But also helps if the caution comes out. And Johnny, you know, he's really got to make the move on Isaac soon. I mean, he can't let Isaac gobble up all these laps led. He needs the most laps led bonus, I'd say, to even have a shot. I mean, he needs all the bonus points possible. And there goes Brugge, and there goes Pointer below Wilson. Wilson in the wall. He'll fall back to 4th, it looks like. Still okay on damage. Not really damaged too much. We're going to turn this up actually a little bit. A little quiet. Yeah, as you can see, quite a bit of damage there on Wilson's car, but it'll probably slow him down, but hopefully it won't be more than about 20 seconds of optional repairs. Nathan Nixon around Van Wessen. Nixon's not in a good spot in 8th, and he really needs to find a way to climb quickly to have a shot at Pettit. I mean, Pettit's doing exactly what he needs to do. Doesn't matter how good these other guys are doing if Pettit's up there in 3rd. One car on the wall, that's Justin Miller. Getting real loose. Could have possibly taken out Dobbs as well. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back on the Southern Broadcasters Network. Well, while we were gone, Pettit managed to get himself in front of Brugge and is now challenging for the lead. Pettit under pointer. May not be able to get him this time, but maybe next time by I'll be able to get him. And that'll put Pettit to the lead. Gonna get himself a bonus point. Gonna put him one step closer to the championship and where he needs to be. So it'll balance out the bonus points gained so far. And make life slightly easier for Pettit. Gotta wonder though, what are they gonna do on the pit stops? Yeah, you have two options here, I would say. It's either you're gonna try to split it and try to minimize what you have to run on all their tire sets, and you're hoping it stays green. Or you run this thing empty, run it empty again, and then make a sprint to the finish. Where's my pen? I gotta write something down. All right. Anyway, as I was saying though, Brugge's now repassed Pointer, and what this is going to do for him now is get a little bit further away. I mean, Pettit's seem to be the best on the run right now, and we're coming down to the end of it. Now, Brugge does have the draft. Can't imagine they're going to be out here for more than 10 laps. Josh Van Wessen down pit road early, but I think he is a lap down. Oh, I don't know, maybe. But yeah, Josh and Bukowski are coming down really, really early. So they're going to try to leapfrog the field. And a few more are going to come in now. It's going to be Nixon, Ludi, and Nallback. Yeah, they're really trying to leapfrog the field right now. I don't know if it's the best idea, though. They're going to be trapped if a caution comes out. I don't think they're at the end of their line with so few people pitting. It's going to be a 4-tire stop for all of them, for sure. Now comes a couple more. It's going to be Hine, Conley, and Farnan. Alright, here come the leaders. It's going to be Pettit, Brugge, Pointer, Wilson, and Dobbs. All in a bunch. Tom Gulker coming down too. The only guys that stay out are McRae, Miller, Bussiere, Tripp, Osborne, and O'Neill. Here comes Alan Dobbs, guy who just flies through the field. And they send him away. Look at that lead, though, that M. Pettit got off that pit stop. McRae now down pit road, as well as, I believe, Robert Tripp. Yes, it is. McRae could have the best strategy here right now, just staying out one lap later. Could really help him in the long run if it stays green. McRae out pit road. There's Pettit going by. I don't know, but McRae's still going to be quite far back. He'll be coming out right behind Sean Pointer and by Evan Ludi. McRae's going to have some work to do. Britt Osborne and Shane O'Neill are the only two to not have pitted so far. They would definitely lap the whole field and be in the lead if a caution did come out. But they will not. Britt comes down pit road. It's going to be 4-tire stop for Britt Osborne. He's going to fall quite far back. Shane O'Neill's the last guy hanging out there. Wonder if this guy's clutching it. Hang on. He is in a pit, though. Now, the one benefit for O'Neill here is he's going to be able to go longer than anyone else. He's going to have way better tires. So, if it gets caught in a cycle under caution, he might be in the best spot. He's probably going to go a lap down. But who knows? Maybe he'll be able to stay on the lead lap if he hurries. There's Shane coming out of the pits right now. There's Adam Pettit, so he is going to go one lap down. He might be able to run him down though and get him back on the lead lap. We will see. Right now, Adam Pettit leads. Lap 42 of 100 on the Southern Broadcast Rights Network.
Been the first thing that's really worked for me to put me to sleep.
Helps relax me when I'm trying to go to bed.
All just really spectacular.
It also helps you put yourself into a routine.
I feel like I'm drinking lemonade. You guys give it a shot.
It works! It works! It's good!
Just try it.
I forgot to unmute. Alright, anyway, as I was saying though. The reason why the RPM gauge is upside down is because, well, my best guess at least would be because the wheel would block the top of it. Because you can see where it is right now. If you were to inverse that, the wheel could definitely be blocking it. So, that'd be my best guess. I gotta tell you though, Adam's driving quite well though. Managed to lift himself up from a fair qualifying position. And get to the lead and not abandon it. Now I'm going to start working some lap traffic. Next to go lap down would be Larry Conley. That'd be 15th spot. The last thing any of these playoff drivers want, though, is for Pettit just to, run away, but also for this thing just to stay green. If it stays green, these guys are pretty much iced. The only thing that realistically could happen, perhaps, is a speeding penalty. That's about it. Oh! Oh ho ho! There's a caution flag. And we have a championship leader right now who is probably fuming after that hit. And what? Oh my goodness, what happened? The car just trailed up the track, and you just gave him a good old whack. Man, that car just did not turn. And then the 35 goes to slow down. Sean Pointer absolutely annihilates him. Don't know if really there was anything that he could have done. Oh no, then McRae. That's a shame. Well, caution is on the speedway on lap 51. Luckily for Pettit, the damage does not look bad. Looks like if there is any damage, it's very minimal. Yeah, I really don't see any damage on that car. So Brugge will be the leader with Alan Dobbs, Pettit, Wilson, Miller, Ludy, Nixon, Golker, Weston, and Nallback. Second caution of the day. So we'll take a break on the Southern Broadcast Race Network. All right. Back on the Southern Broadcast Race Network. And it would appear that, well, McRae is out, and Pointer most likely isn't going to finish. Johnny Brugge will lead, kind of given a gift with that wreck. However, Pettit is still in it. And Britt Osborne and O'Neill both did make it back on the lead lap, so how about that? Okay. Just under halfway. Well, actually, just over halfway. It's complete. Johnny Barug.
Green flag. Green
Looking
flag.
for the win. Here we go. Adam Pettit, just needs to be careful. He doesn't need to win the race. Second is definitely fine. Root comes down. We'll take Pettit along with. And now it goes back up, playing both sides. Isaac Wilson looking around a little bit with Dobbs and Pettit for third. Pettit gets the run in the corner. And Dobbs, he gets the run all the way down the back straightaway. Johnny's doing a smart move, though. He's, playing both sides, pulling draft on both of them so that they're fighting side by side. But now Dobbs has cleared Pettit. And Dobbs is up to second. Definitely looks like a little bit of speed got taken out on Pettit's car. Just doesn't seem as good right now. Could be in the draft. Could be due to saving too. But watch out for Brugge and Dobbs. With how much they're fighting, it's definitely going to make Pettit's life a lot easier if, as long as Wilson doesn't come along. But Wilson is going to come along. And it looks like he's going to get around him quite easily. I'm just watching Pettit, just a little worried. Just hoping, there is no damage showing the car. Even though it could be a little. Even a little damage, can knock you off by a tenth. Or even half a tenth. It's just something you don't want to deal with. But it's getting down to 5th, 6th, that's where Pettit starts to fall into the danger zone. You don't want to have to deal with that, but you might have to. Yeah, he just does not look fast right now. Maybe he'll be better coming later, but I just don't know. Another pit stop still has to be made, and that's even a risk in and of itself. We pitted. You'll probably be able to make it to about 93 on fuel. If you want to split it, you can take it to about probably 76 or 77. The question is, just when do I want to pit? I mean, do you risk it, or what do you do? I mean, I would say, if I'm Pettit, I just copy Brug. Copy Brug and copy Nixon. Probably your best idea. Let's turn up the volume and maybe listen to these race cars for just a moment. Pit road should be starting to open in about, I'd say, probably 5 or so laps. If you're looking to short pit, you'll probably be coming down around 70. If you're looking to split it, you'll probably be coming around 75 to 77. If you're looking to go the whole way, 93 probably. Well, talking about people coming in, here's the first, Robert Schritt, who we saw get plowed over earlier. Would be his final time down pit road. It's probably going to be a four-way duel for the win between these four. Seems like Pettit's coming back alive right now. Does not look like he has damage. Looks like he was just staving. Oh man, they're getting real close. If I'm Pettit, you gotta just wait. Just copy whatever Brug does and come in a lap later. I'm watching the pit road, and I'm just not seeing anyone come in. We'll take a break before pit stops. We have 2 more scheduled breaks, so we'll be right back on the Southern Broadcasters Network.
Been the first thing that's really worked for me to put me to sleep.
Helps relax me when I'm trying to go to bed.
All just really spectacular.
It also helps you put yourself into a routine.
I feel like I'm drinking lemonade. You guys give it a shot.
It works! It works! It's good!
Just try it.
Okay. Pit road should be open anytime soon. We're at 74 of 100. I mean, we're coming down to 27 laps to go here. Got Riggs in the chat. Go Pettit, go. Yeah, Pettit's made his way back up to second. Luckily, the damage did not hurt him. And is now threatening Brugge with the lead. If I'm Brugge, now we have 2 questions. Question 1 is, time for me to come in, or do I just hang with Pettit as long as possible and try to get him on the short run? I would say the short run would probably be the better answer. Here comes Adam Pettit. First of the leaders to pit. Now it's just pray that there is no caution. Down pit road, the 49 comes looking for a championship. It's going to be a 4-tire stop. There's a few more coming in. It's going to be behind O'Neill, Osborne, and Bukowski. It's going to be a 2-tire stop, it looks like, for Isaac Wilson, which I don't think is going to do him much good. Oh, man. He might have gotten a penalty there. For an illegal exit. I don't know. Let's check. That was really, really close on the white line. No, but Isaac has a black. Black flag for Isaac. Black flag for Britt Osborne. A lot of guys have come down pit road now. Here comes Nallback off pit road. Justin Miller off pit road. The only 3 to stay out so far is going to be Tom Gulker, Farnan, and Weston. Isaac Wilson just trying to milk the amount of time that he has to serve that black flag. Probably won't do him any good though. Volker comes down pit road. And Adam Pettit. You know, I don't know if he's going to win the race because Brugge did pit earlier or pit later. And we'll probably end up running him down over the course of 20 laps. But he's right where he wants to be. With only 1 car left out on the track to pit, it's going to be Josh Van Weston, who walls himself as he gets passed by Nallback. Weston is trying to make it. Why not, if you're not going to win anyway? from where you were, why not risk it? Did Isaac get his... Oh, there he is. He is disqualified for not serving the black flag. There we go. So everyone is going to go up a position. And Isaac is disqualified for not serving a black flag. Adam did not get a penalty. No, he did not. Isaac got a penalty and got disqualified for his troubles. Well, Van Weston should be in there soon. Here is the current battle for what will be the presumptive lead. It'll be Pettit and Dobbs. Like I said, Pettit doesn't need to win it. If Dobbs is, on his rear giving him heat, probably just best to let him by. Win's a win. You want to win, but championship, that's a way bigger fish to fry. Van Weston can probably make it, I'd say, another 8 laps at best. Maybe 9 or 10 at the absolute max. I mean, they are catching him too, so it's not like he's gonna win the race anyway. He's just hoping for a caution that maybe sneak a win that is becoming less and less likely, I'd say. So there's Van Weston about to fall. He will lead one more lap and will probably get past this time by. Yes, he will. Now's the time, I'd say, for Van Weston probably to come in there and pit. I mean, at this point, you're not going to finish good anyway, so just try to run it empty and hope you get what you want. I mean, we saw earlier anything's possible, but 12 laps to go. Dobbs falling off. It just might be the Pettit day. Even Brugge, I don't know if Brugge's going to be able to catch him. He's not made too good of progress in this time period. So Pettit will be a champion as long as he can make it. 10 more laps. Yeah, and you really just want to get to that white flag, Cody. You know, if this was back in the day with the old flag rules, once you get like the 5-4 to go, you're pretty much like, yeah, I feel good. I'll probably win it even if the caution comes out. Here, it's not over until that white flag gets displayed. And I mean, that's what he wants right now. He just wants to get to that white flag. Because the one downside to you being the leader, you got to be the first person to choose who goes down pit road if the caution does come out. The lucky thing for Pettit, though, there's only 10 cars on the lead lap. So even if a caution were to come out, you could probably take tires and be fine. I believe he's got most laps led, so that's another bonus point as well. And Josh Van Wesson finally will come down pit road, and that'll put him a lap down. So now only 9 on the lead lap. To go this time by. Good battle going on for 5th right now between Miller and Ludi. Oh, car on the wall. That's the 24. Shane O'Neill. And got off the wall with no problem. Bet you were scared for a second, huh, Cody? Man, Bukowski's car, that thing's ugly right now. All beat up. Ludi. Not quite able to get under Miller that time. But everyone is pretty spread out. Brugge might be able to chase down Dobbs, might be able to get the second, but it won't be enough. Pettit has checked out. Going to be 1 lap to go next time by. And I call this with 2 laps to go. 1 lap to go until the white. 2 laps to go at Charlotte. It's going to be a battle here between 2nd and 3rd, and it looks like Brugge will take it, but with Dobbs going in the wall, there's not going to be enough time for Johnny Brugge. Pettit did what he needed today. He needed to just do good. Finish within a decent position with Brugge, but he went out and is on the white flag. He'll have 1 lap to go, and then he'll be a champion. Down the back straight for the final time tonight. Adam Pettit will come off 4. And he's going to be a RRL League champion of Arca. There he goes. Adam Pettit wins the race and the championship. Johnny Brugge. Good effort, but will finish in second. Alan Dobbs third, Miller fourth, Moody fifth, Nixon sixth, Gulker seventh, Nallback eighth, and Bukowski, wonder where he could have finished if he had a better looking car. Will finish in ninth. Well, Adam Pettit gonna do donuts for what seems like probably the 5th or 6th time this season. Let's bring up our champion, Adam Pettit. Adam, how you doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing awesome, man. Doing some championship burnouts here in Charlotte.
All right, well, it was an interesting race. You know, you were in the top 5 the majority of the time. You know, that lap car incident, that had to have put your heart in your throat for a second.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I I screamed on the radio like a 10-year-old girl, man. Oh, but obviously, glad I could save it. I don't know how I saved it. Jesus take the wheel, and then the caution came out, and yeah, we went from there.
All right, the final run after that caution flag.
Mm-hmm.
Got in the front after, you know, hanging back a little bit to save tires. And, you know, just running that final run. How was running that final run once you got in the lead?
By that point, you know, I was just kind of in a groove. You know, when we came out there before that caution, I was in a groove. I was finally able to hit my marks just like I wanted to. And so when we came out after that caution, that's what I just kept doing. That's when I kind of fell back a little bit. That's what I did in the first run as well. You know, about a second off of them, and then ended up catching them. So did the same thing, and knew that we didn't have to run the run as long. So I just kind of tried to split it there in the middle. Pitted with Isaac and Allen. I think Johnny stayed out one more lap, and you know, got like a 2-second lead on him. And I didn't realize that one lap was going to be that much. But by that point, like I said, I was just kind of in my groove and just doing my thing, and was able to bring this thing home tonight, man.
All right, well, you know, championship was a 5th win as well.
7.
7. Oh my goodness.
7 wins, yes.
Yeah, tied with Johnny Brugge. You two. Oh my goodness, you guys dominated because we didn't get any more than 1 with anyone else. So, good job tonight. What do you got for shoutouts?
I want to give a big shout out to Relentless for the league, for the opportunity. Exiled for sponsoring the series, so I was able to do this. Shout out to Tony. Great league. All the admins. You you for the awesome broadcast week in, week out. Big shout out to my teammates Nathan and James. You know, we all had an opportunity during the playoffs to get a championship, so kudos to them for a great season run. And anythingec.com, my sponsors coming on board, so greatly appreciate them, and have a good night.
All right, sounds good. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Well, Johnny, good run overall for you today. Just came up a little bit short. Talk
Yeah,
about your race today, I guess.
great race by everybody. I'm really happy for Adam, for him to go out on top like that, especially after his championship hopes almost went up in flames there when that lapper just about took him out. But yeah, I was happy to see, because I knew, with him in the race, there was no chance for me to get it. So I'm glad he ended up winning the race in the championship, a good style. But yeah, not there was lack of any trying. Of course, I was trying to win, but if anybody was going to win that race, I wanted Adam to, without except me. But yeah, I think my pit strategy put me too far behind. Um, Me and Adam were racing side by side, so I didn't think he was going to early pit when he did, um, or else I would have went in with everybody else, and I stayed out a lap longer, and that cost me pretty big. So
Yeah,
but yeah,
typically
good
we
race.
saw that the people who stayed out later would typically run them down, but it just didn't happen today.
Yeah, there
Nice.
wasn't enough laps left, and I don't even think Adam was falling off that quick. I think he did a good job somehow staying up front and saving his stuff as best he could. I mean, I caught him a little bit, but hell, even 20 more laps, I don't think I would have caught him. So, um, yeah, I think after this update, I think the undercut pit strategy is really more beneficial. That's at least what I've noticed.
All right. Well, it was a good race for you, a good season for you too. What do you got for shoutouts?
I want to shout out my team, Exile Esports. Great group of guys. Looking forward to coming back next season. Excited for my teammates who are moving up a series, and excited for my teammates that are going to be sticking around in the beginner series with me, since I can't. My Monday nights aren't free, so um, want to give a shout out to the league sponsors, Cutscene, um, and Ancient World Gaming, and all the admins that put the season together and made it happen, and you guys up in Southern Broadcast Network, Racing Network. Thanks for the broadcast.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Thanks, you too.
Alan, another good charge, but just didn't have it at the end. But tell us about your race. How'd it go?
I thought it went great. I mean, started at the back, ended up P3. You can't really complain about that. Um, I felt like I had a shot at the lead, but we had some lap car issues, and one of one of the times going into turn one, I just lost a bunch of space to Adam, and there wasn't no point in trying to overdrive the car to get back to him or anything. So I just let Johnny come on back by me, and we'll just get ready for next season. We wasn't out there for nothing anyway, so we'll come out next season and maybe get some wins then when we're actually fighting for it.
Well, with that being said, what you gonna? You didn't get enough races complete to move up to Xfinity, did you?
No, nope, I'll be here next season.
Looking forward to Arca. Or are you gonna be doing truck too?
I think I'll probably just be doing Arca. I don't think I have the availability for trucks, so we'll just stick with Arca.
All right. Well, I'll tell you, man. Good debut season. It's gonna be interesting to see what you can do next season. I think you're definitely gonna be a threat
Oh,
to
it's
be
gonna
up
be
there
fun.
for the
It's gonna be
championship.
fun. I heard Johnny Brugg, he's gonna be staying next season too, so that's gonna give me a good guy to battle with. I don't know who all might be coming back, but I'm sure anybody that's left, they'll just replace them with some new fast guys, and we'll put on some good races again.
All right. Well, I think I'll be seeing a bunch of you next season. But what do you got for shoutouts?
Just thanks to Nightfall Graphics, uh, X Out Esports, the whole Relentless Racing League. Appreciate the broadcast, all the admins here. Thanks for everybody watching, and hope they have a good night.
All right. Have a good night. We'll see you next season.
See you, buddy.
That'll be all for the broadcast tonight, guys. Adam Pettit is the winner of Arca. Dominant season by him and Johnny Brugg. 14 combined wins on the year. Dominant season. Anyway, good job to Adam Pettit. Good job to everyone who competed this season. And we'll be back in a couple weeks. I'll be back to do Arca. And we will see you guys soon. Adam Pettit's the winner at Charlotte. He wins the race and the championship. See you guys soon. This is the Southern Broadcast Race Network. We'll be back. We'll be back soon for season 4. Good night, everybody.